asking.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here tonight, guys. Welcome to the game. I'm gonna roll a D6, and that is who's going to do the recap. I do not count.
Yeah.
A 2. Dolly, why don't you tell us what happened last week?
Oh my god, you cannot believe what happened to us. Okay, so we were just chilling, having a grand old time, get to know each other on the caravan, and then we came across this, suspicious little thing happen. There were like 2 guys who were ransacking this cot, and we were thinking, okay, they're just thieves. But then we found out that they were just going to leave this poor little girl to fend for herself because her mom was trying to protect her and she turned to stone. We talked to the girl. The girl said her brother ran off, so we went to go find him. We came across these 2 little owlbears, and we decided to leave them alone because, well, they're still pretty big for little owlbears. And we moved on, and we finally found Mr. Danny. He was fine, and we killed this chicken big thing that seemed to be the cause of the stone turning thing. And then, so while we calmed down Danny, we figured out that there was this other part of this cave that we found him in. And the smart guys, they figured out how to open the door. Callista was pretty awesome by preventing the spray poisonous things happening. So nobody got killed, which was awesome. And then we opened the door, and now we're deciding what we should do. Should we go in this stale, smelly, stinky place? Or should we just keep going and bring Danny back to his mom and hopefully save his mom from being a stone statue for the rest of her life?
All right.
Did I sum it up pretty good?
That sounds about right.
I'm very happy you left me breaking out a leg.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
It was too traumatic to remember.
All right. So the door creaks open. This weird smelling gas eases out. It stinks. It's like a mixture of rot and death and stale air. What do you do?
Would we know how long we've been in here right now? Because I know the guy said we have until morning, or was it nightfall?
It took you about 3 hours to get here because you kept losing the trail.
Okay.
And inside, you've only been in here for probably maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Most of that is trying to figure out the combination to the door.
Okay. So we have until tomorrow morning to meet back up with them before they leave, or was it tonight?
Tomorrow morning is when they leave. They will stay the night, but then they will leave.
Okay.
All right. Would you all like me to check on down here and make sure there aren't any more of them traps?
I mean, I don't know why we want to go further into a dark, smelly hole that's probably filled with things that will try to kill us.
Filthy lucre.
I kind of agree with Harold. It kind of smells, and it's dark. We really need to get this boy back to his mom.
I agree with bringing the boy back to his mother, but I would like to explore the cavern.
The tiefling cleric will pipe up and go, "If you would like, I could escort the boy back to the caravan and drop him off and make my way back here and let them know what we were up to."
You sure you want to do that?
Do you know the way?
Well, I do not understand how far this tomb may go, but it is out of place here, and it was trapped and locked. I do not think it would be a wise idea to take the child into the room.
No, I suppose not.
If you would like to make your way back, we can leave some sort of trail for you from the entrance of this new tunnel.
Sure. Do you have chalk or perhaps a marking that I could look for?
I will take my war hammer and just slam it against like the ground and see if it leaves a mark.
You do that on the stone?
Yeah, like one of these little first pieces, like right here.
Sure. It will leave a scrape mark.
And anywhere that there is a separate way to go, I will hit the direction that we went.
Very well.
That makes a lot of noise, though, doesn't it?
It does.
If someone has something that they could
no,
write with,
that's what I'm asking. Kalista has a forger's kit. Does she have? I don't know. She would have chalk though. She'd have ink and stuff, and that's expensive.
Yeah, I believe that it comes with ink.
Yeah, I'm not sure she'd want to waste ink.
We could always use a dagger.
I'll look to Damor. Old man, do you have anything to write with?
I do have a little ink and a pen.
Wait,
Is
could
there
we
a-
take one of the torches and kind of leave a scorch, a smudge scorch mark on the wall?
That does work, but it does shorten the lifespan of the torch.
I think there's like 3 or 4 light spells going.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about running out of torches.
Is there
Also,
any burnt wood around that would act as charcoal?
Or loose rocks, and we could just scrape them against each other, and that leaves a mark too.
There were 2 rotten crates behind you that you could smash up and just trail along like breadcrumbs.
How long will it take you to take the boy there and then return?
I do not know. It was a bit difficult to get here, but I think it's shorter to get back. I'm pretty confident I will find my way there and back here within a short amount of time.
Would you say about an hour?
Perhaps, yes. Depending if I run into any trouble there and back.
Perhaps it would not be the right spell then. I have a small magical incantation that I can use to create a small sort of mark on any surface. However, it only lasts an hour, so it would not be wise to use if you be a little longer.
We can always do as Dolly suggested and just scrape a arrow or something with a dagger.
Or perhaps you could just leave an arrow on the ground facing the direction you went.
Yes, this makes sense.
Hey, El, are there any stones lying around on the ground?
I'm sure you can find a
Hey.
bunch of loose pebbles, yes.
Alright, while they're talking about this, I'm just going to gather up some pebbles.
Okay.
I do believe when we leave, we should also check out those owl bears a bit closer, but not until the boy is safely away.
Agreed.
Very well. He will make his way over to the child. We shall see you soon. Good luck.
Okay, Danny. You just go with Azarius, okay? He'll take care of you. We'll be back shortly.
It's
Be safe.
It's safe to go with him. He
Of
looks scary.
course. Oh, he is like the sweetest thing. You'll be fine.
Alright, and they will make their way out.
Guys, someone's at the door. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Alright. Now, you have the tomb.
Perhaps it would be wise if one of the more beefy individuals would be to go first.
I do not mind going first. I am not the best when it comes to finding traps, but I can try.
I can also go first, but I don't have a light source.
Here you go.
And I'll light up your armor.
You'll cast light on Quinn's armor?
Yeah.
I believe
Just-
It's 20 then 20, I think.
Yeah. It's 2020. 2020 vision.
Woo!
Alright,
Hopefully
you
that
should be
actually
able to see.
Nope, that's magic
He
missile.
actually just magic missile him.
I don't cast magic missile on your armor. That's not what I want to do.
Well, you did like a max roll, I feel like. Alright.
Alright. So, you burst into light. You should now be able to see.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward slowly.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is, just in case there's traps, I would like you all to roll initiative.
If just in case there's traps.
Just in case, like you don't already know.
Wow.
Well, I mean, just to keep the movement going.
Yeah.
Who we missing?
Callista?
Oh, I believe she's at the door.
Ah.
I will go ahead and roll for her. Uh-oh. I'm rolling good tonight, boys and girls.
Apparently I'm not on the turn order.
Quinn, yeah, I don't see you. What'd you roll?
A
5.
5.
Alright, go ahead and click on your token and roll initiative again.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh god. No. Tablet isn't helping me right now.
Do you want... There you go. Alright, and I'll change it to 5. Alright.
Darn.
There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go to Quinn. Quinn wants to move in first. Alright. As you move in, the stench is really potent, and the air, it's dry and not very easy to take in. It's been stagnant for a very long time. But with the door being open, it added more oxygen to the air, but it still makes it very difficult to see.
Okay.
So everything will have a +2 to AC, including you guys, unless you're right up next to the person or the thing. Alright?
Alright. Can I check for traps?
You sure can.
Move here and check for traps. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to roll anything?
Yeah, investigation, sorry. 21. Where you're standing, you do not notice anything.
It seems safe enough to walk to at least where I am.
Alright. The wizard.
Key. Is this a? This is a door over to the right here.
It does seem like an opening. You peek your head in, and you see like a little fence. There's some old rotten bags off in the distance, perhaps.
Oh wait, hold on. If we're doing this in initiative, then in fact, yeah, we'll say I dashed. I just kind of shuffle forward.
All right. I don't think she's
helping.
back yet. She'll take a position here. Monk?
Alright, so Harold's going to use his action to go and spray some perfume on the cloth that he has, and then just take a sniff of that before trying to go in. That's 30. I want to catch it. I can't. Well, that's bad.
Don't forget you can dash.
Yeah, but I used my action for something stupid.
Right.
That is correct. You would lose it on yourself, my man.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did check if it was concentration, but I forgot that the wording says it ends when you cast it again. So no, you're right. That's fine. I would have still done it.
All right.
It just seemed extra bright, that's all.
Dolly.
Okay.
People are slowly moving into the tomb.
Okay. Helps if I have the right one on.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Everybody's moving into the tomb.
Did y'all want me to look for traps down here, or what'd you decide?
The DM had us roll initiative, so in case there were traps or anything. But Quinn actually rolled a nat 20 where he's standing to look for traps, and then you just moved in after him.
All right.
All right.
So I need to roll. Okay. Do I need to roll my initiative?
No, I rolled it for you. And the hallway that you guys can see as of right now, you're guaranteed that there's no traps as of right now.
Right.
But I rolled your initiative for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see the name. All right.
All right, the Goliath.
He'll just lumber on up and say, "I will stay in the back in case anything follows us." And just end my turn right there.
All right. Again, for Cleista, the stench is very potent. The air is very dry, and it's very difficult to breathe. But with the door being open, it has allowed more oxygen into the air. But with the stench clouding up the area, everybody has a +2 to their AC for ranged attacks because it's difficult to see. Quinn,
All right.
it is now your turn.
I want to check the room that Daymore is looking into, so...
Alright.
Yes, be my guest.
Remember, his square counts as difficult terrain.
Okay.
Craig, should we block open that door, make sure it doesn't shut behind us?
Well, we have already figured out the password. I don't see it would be trouble to get back out. I can move something if you wish.
Well, I don't know if it opens up the same way to get out. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
What is this thing that Dolly's like kind of standing on right here?
That's the door.
That is the door. Okay.
Like
there's
I said,
that looks like it would be heavy enough to hold it open, huh?
No, that's about 4 feet thick.
Okay.
Oh, well, never mind.
Quinn, as you enter the room and take a look around, you notice that there's a lot of rotten, like, food bags. You don't know if what's exactly in it. Could be grain, it could be something else, but they're rotted away. A lot of barrels and the bags and the crates are all got mildew and rotted away. It's like it's been here for a very long time.
Okay. Does it look like just a storage room?
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
A supply storage room, most definitely.
I don't want to get too far. I'm just gonna check for traps again.
An investigation roll.
Here we go.
Would you
Does
like
not
me
seem
to
like
maybe?
to be any traps.
The room appears safe. If you want to check Callista, I'm not.
That is something that I am good at, but hey, I will hang back if that's what you want me to do.
I just want to make sure there's stuff between you guys. Words. Yeah. You just do you. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right.
I do have one quick question. I believe, Damor, you cast Detect Magic before we entered here?
Yeah, that's right.
Would that still be going right now? Like, I don't think we waited a long time to walk
Yes.
in.
Yeah, I think
It would still be going. I believe it's a 20-foot radius.
concentration.
Okay. Because I also can cast. I just didn't know if it was still going.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
it's-
throw the spell up so you can see it.
I believe it's
30.
20. Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
All right, and I'll give you a little aura. And anything that comes into that aura, I'll let you know that you'll get magic.
Lovely.
All right, and it is your turn, old man.
Quinn, is there anything interesting in there?
Just looks like our old storage room.
And I don't see anything magical a bit further down the corridor in the darkness, do I?
No.
Right. And because we're an initiative, I can't, like, hold my movement till someone else goes ahead, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'll do that then. I'll wait till someone walks ahead of me.
Did
and then I'll
did
use my...
Who would you
I'm
like to
sorry.
go after?
Callista, I think. I'll go right after her and just move forward up to the space where some space right behind her as far as I can.
All right.
well, that's what I'm confused about. We hadn't rolled initiative or anything. I don't know if she's gone.
No,
Or
no,
if she held her
you're
action.
going next. So basically, he's gonna wait till you move forward before he moves. So it is your turn.
Okay, and did someone go down this side corridor? Is that where Quinn is?
Quinn went this way.
Oh, okay. I only
Yes.
see it like going diagonally this way, so that's why I was meant side.
Daymore is standing right in front of the opening to the door.
Okay, well,
Seems to be some kind of storage room.
let me move in so I can see it. So it's 2, 3. Is this another Quinn? Does it open out into another corridor, or is that part of the room?
It does, yeah. It opens to another corridor. Or at least
Okay.
that's what it looks like from here.
Well, why don't I just look around here and make sure there's no surprises for us? If that's what y'all want.
Yeah. I would love to have the expert at it do it.
Okay. I don't know why I'm set on advantage. Blah.
It's just how good you are at it.
I know. I wish I was always at it. Let's see. So is that perception or is that investigation?
Investigation.
Or is it investigation for looking for traps?
Yeah.
Okay. Bleh. Well, I know every bit as much as you do, Quinn.
It looks pretty clear. You shuffle your hands across the feet. You run your fingers across the walls. You don't see anything that could possibly be a trap. All right, Daymore, she did move.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, you're not done.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay. Yeah, no, that was 3. Well, let me move over here so at least I can kind of see down there. Okay. Or let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. You want me to peek on down there and see if I see anything?
Go for it.
Okay, well then I'll try and sneak for that.
You believe you are
That was
stealth.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does she smell or hear anything here?
You just have that stench in your nostrils.
It just smells like old stuff, not like some kind of critter or anything.
It smells rotten, death, and rot.
Great. Well, against my better look, I'm gonna go sneak this one more and see what I see. Okay.
You
I'm
run
gonna-
into a storeroom. The crates are filled up to the top of the building, to the top of the ceiling. They're old and rotten, just like the room previously.
All right. She's gonna tell him what, and it opens out. Can I tell? Is this a new corridor going down this way? It looks like a wall up here, but I can't. Or part of the storeroom. She's gonna go back and tell him. Let's see, that was 8. There we go.
Alright, remember, each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, that was 8. So she should be able to get back and tell Quinn what she saw, right?
You would get 1 square back.
I would?
If I counted right.
Oh, yeah. I can't add.
Yeah, so technically you would be right,
Yeah.
right there. Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Alright, if you tell
She'll
Quinn,
wave.
if you tell Quinn your stealth has broken.
Yeah, well, she'll wave at her, like, looks okay, kind of signal her with her hands.
Alright.
Does that break her stealth?
I don't know if Quinn can see you, to be honest. Quinn's a human. She has some light, but I don't know if she has that much light.
All right.
But you are waving. Alright, Daymore, you can take your movement.
Alright. Let's see if I can. I've lost us. Hold on. There we are. Okay. Right. So it's 5, 10, 15. I've just wasted one now. So that's what.
Alright,
5,
as
10.
you get there, magic pings in that direction.
Ooh. Whereabouts precisely and what?
You can't see past the room. You just know that it is just on the edge of your radar.
So that's 5. I've moved 10 feet. That's 15 feet. 20. Whereabouts can I see the source of it? And what school of magic is it?
It is on the opposite end of those crates that are piled up to the.
I can't see past.
Right, you
Callista.
can't see past Callista. That's fine. It's past her.
Okay, in the dark. So, sure.
And the magical man, you would ask me these questions, wouldn't you? I have no idea what it would be.
Fair enough.
As a DM, I don't know. I wasn't thinking that you would ask what school of magic it is. It's something magic, man. It's something magic.
Yeah, just something magical. Fair enough.
It's old magic.
Ooh.
It's old school magic.
All right, is that
If you're unsure, always evocation.
is that your turn?
I'll step off to the side to let people pass on and do it.
All right, the monk.
But I'll call back and say,
There appears to be something magical. I would be cautious.
Alright, Harold moves over here. Alright. There's 30 feet, so I'll go ahead and just dash. And I think that's where I will stay for now, and I'll just tap Daymore on the shoulder and say, hey, you might want to just stand behind for the most part, just in case something happens.
Dear boy, why do you think I'm staying here waiting for you? I know my limits, after all.
and I'll kind of do that thing with my hand where I like gesture for you to continue down the hallway.
Alright, is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, I think that would be my turn. It's getting up to where Callista is.
Alright, Dolly. They seem to be darting off to the left of you.
Oh boy, guys. Okay. Hey, Craig, we're over here. I mean, hey, Craig, we're over here.
Alright. And it is the mighty Goliath's turn.
He's just gonna walk on up. And he sees another hallway, but he'll continue to stay at the back and just kind of keep his eyes and ears open.
Alright. Is that going to be your turn?
That is it.
Alright. Callista. All
Uh-oh.
of a sudden.
Maybe not all of a sudden.
Oops, I messed up your stealth probably.
Were you carrying light?
Does a 14 hit you?
I don't know. Let me look. Yep, that's just my armor class.
I need a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Is it a
Alright.
ranged attack?
No. I'm about to describe what happens.
Okay, so I just click on the strength thing under saving throws, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh!
No.
Yikes.
Oh, your strength has dropped by 4. You guys and Harold, Quinn, you're the only two that see it other than Callista, as this shadow seems to wrap around and start to drain Callista.
Ew.
And
That don't make slurping noises. That's gross.
Yeah, it's like you just hear this kind of like straw noise.
Callista,
Shoves a straw in her.
Yeah.
Callista goes limp as she falls unconscious, taking 12 necrotic damage as her life force is drained.
Whoa,
Jesus.
right. All right. Well, she's definitely unconscious.
Quinn,
So,
it is now your turn.
Can I end my turn in a creature's space?
You cannot.
Ugh. Okay. This sucks. I'm gonna have to dash. So 20, 30, 40, 5. Oh Jesus, no, over here. There we go. And I had to dash for that, so that ends my turn.
I've got you standing over the creature.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I'm right next to it.
Okay, there you go. Alright, and that's your turn?
Yeah, because I had to dash, so that's all I can do.
Daymore. You just seen Quinn just take off running and slurping noise coming from the opposite end of the hallway.
I want to get slurped!
no, you don't.
Okay.
You see this shadow-like creature releasing as she drops to the floor.
Where is it? Where's the shadow creature? Can I see it?
You should be able to see it. It is right here, unless you can't see it because you have no sight of it.
No, I mean I can see Quinn. Quinn's token is right where you clicked.
Oh, okay, on my screen it's not. Hang on.
Yeah, you have to refresh. You may have to refresh roll 20.
That's it. That's it. Moved.
Well, I'm refreshing anyway.
That's it. Cool. Yeah, I can see it now. Okay, so I'm moving and I go, oh, a foul beast.
Remember, it
And-
does have +2 AC if you're going to use a range. So keep that in mind when you're picking your spells.
Yeah. I'll start rubbing my hands together, and I will, as if I'm kind of like pinching light from the center of my palm, I'll whip out 3 bolts of light and then fling them at this creature, and I'll just kind of shout forward and say,
Back to the shadows from whence you came, foul creature.
and throw a little bit of magic missile at this bad boy.
All right.
It's alright. It's an alright roll.
Isn't that complete average?
Uh,
No, you're 1 over average.
Well, it depends whether you... well, on a D4, is average 2 or is it 3? Because sometimes it, like, on
True.
D&D, it averages 1 above the kind of...
It lets out a mighty and kind of shivers as they slam into it. Is that your turn?
Is there anything else I can do here?
It does not look well at all.
Really? Okay. I'll just shout out and I'll say,
Quick, strike it down before it can leave.
Remember,
And,
going through somebody's token is rough terrain, so you might want to...
Yep. And I'm not actually going to move forward. I'm going to take a step back.
All right.
And kind of like sidestep a little bit so that these guys can get through. And that'll be my turn.
Death saving throw, Callista.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, is that actually on the sheet somewhere, or is it just something I roll?
I believe it's on the sheet, but you can just roll a d20 if you want.
It's
Okay.
it's two little boxes underneath your hit points on the sheet, to the right of your hit dice.
It is. Look. Oh, where it says death saves.
That would be it.
No.
She fails
Okay,
her first
failure.
death save. The monk, you see this lifeless body draining of life in front of you. Your fellow companion, as two magic missiles fly across your shoulder and slap into this shadowy figure. What do you do?
I first shot back. Krig, Callista's down. Get in here. Just to make sure he knows. And then I will over here. Which probably takes away everyone's light, but oh well. And then just punch it. I'm gonna try and punch it. Don't fail me now, fist.
Ooh.
Oh, damn, son.
Assuming fists work.
Wow.
How would you like to do this?
I mean, I know where I'm positioned, but I just jump up and just punch it right through it, just landing on the other side of it.
You
As
run,
it just evaporates.
and it just, as your foot passes, you can feel it hit. And then your foot completely goes through it, and as you land and turn around, you see that it evaporates. You believe you have taken it out. Dolly, it is your turn.
What's going on over here?
Quickly, Callista's hurt.
Oh boy. I think I might be able to help a little. Did that work? No. Oh.
Callista, all of a sudden, you take a breath. The life floods back. The color floods back into your form. You have no idea what happened. It was as if you just fainted.
Whoa. What? Just see Dolly, I guess, probably crouching near her, and does she feel cold? And
Yes, the warmth though is coming back to your body, but you can feel no wounds on you. You have really no idea what happened to you.
what? Did I faint?
I'm not sure. Damore said you were down, so I came to help.
Please
Are
take the
you
time to
okay?
RP out. Move your
I
tokens
don't
freely.
remember. I mean, she didn't see anything, right?
No, you did not see anything.
Yeah. I was standing here, and then I woke up here. I owe you my thanks.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really know what that was, but there was some sort of shadowy creature that
Are there?
to absorb your energy.
Are we out of combat? Can she be standing up during this?
Yes, you can free move lead. Craig, you can move in as well to this point. When you guys go to move this out of this area, then we'll go back into the turn order.
Quick question: was that the thing that was magical?
No, there is still a magical ping in this room.
Are there any more of them critters around here?
You do not see anything else in this room. The magical thing, Daymore, is coming from right here. You guys can give me a perception roll.
I'll first check up with Callista.
Do you feel all right?
I
You're
feel-
stout again.
A little down, but pretty much right as rain, Daymore. I appreciate you asking. Dolly, I owe you I owe you my thanks.
There is 174 silver right here. And there is a bag that is magical right here.
Would you like me to look for traps around here? Where we go grabbing stuff?
Perhaps you should stay in the back and let someone more, as the person said earlier, beefy, look for things.
Alright.
She is your rogue, though.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, since we are all in here, you can search, obviously, but perhaps don't move forward until someone else goes first.
Daymore, you can't go on top of boxes, my man.
Oh, right. Sorry. Most of it is green, so I'm just kind of squeezing. Could I take a look at the bag then? That's what I was trying to get.
Yes.
I just want to see.
Did you want her to
would I
check for
recognize
traps
the magic?
first, though?
Probably not.
If you think you're up to it, I don't mind to checking for traps. You did so well on the outside.
Well, you know, why don't we help each other? That way, we do a better job. If you're able to, can we do that?
That's investigation. I'm not good at that.
And as well, Daymore, you are picking up magic from right here.
Callista's gonna go ahead and look. It's what she does. So.
Yeah.
What she does mediocrely, but
You believe there are no... If you have somebody helping you, I'm not going to allow more than one person to roll for traps, but if somebody's assisting you, then whoever's getting the assist will get advantage on the roll. So if Dolly's helping you, then you will get advantage. So you can roll again with it to count as advantage.
But I can't help it. I don't have proficiency.
Okay, then you can't help. I'm sorry.
Daymore might have investigation.
Yeah. I mean, sure. If we're actively looking for traps, why not? Okay.
so I roll again.
Yes. You believe the room is clear of traps.
I think it should be all right.
I'll walk over to this bag that Daymore pointed out and pick it up, make sure nothing explodes in my face, and once, like 2 seconds later, I'll throw it over to him.
All right. Nothing happens.
Unless I blow up.
You throw the bag over. Daymore touches it, drops it, but before it hits the ground, he catches it with his other hand. And you now have a bag in your hand.
I'll just have a look over. Are there any kind of magical runes or what? Again, if there's like a school of magic, transmutation, evocation, illusion, etc., etc.
I really don't know what it is. It's got a face on it.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
As you open the bag up and look inside, it's completely dark.
But
could I make an Arcana check to? I mean, me, Luke, the player, thinks he knows what it is, but could I make an Arcana check to maybe figure out, see if Daymore knows?
Sure. you believe it could be A, a bag of holding, which would be awesome, or B, a bag of devouring, which would be bad.
Oh, the shenanigans I've pulled with bags of
you could
devouring
also go ahead and add the silver to your inventory, whoever picked that up, or the group loot.
Craig was going to suggest perhaps put a piece of the silver in there to see what it is.
How about a rock?
Yes, perhaps something a little less valuable.
Oh, I actually picked up some pebbles earlier. I'll take one and drop it in the bag.
Yeah.
It disappears.
So now what do we do, Daymore?
Take my hand, would you?
And I hold out my my right hand.
Yeah, I'll grab Daymore's arm.
Just in case.
And I'll put my left hand into the bag and think about the rock.
You feel a rock in your hand.
I hold my hand in there for a second and just kind of wave it around like a lure or something, just making sure. And then I pull my hand out the bag.
There's a pebble in there. And with your Arcana roll, you now know that this is definitely a bag of holding. So if there's anything else in it, if you turn the bag inside out, it will spill all the goods out.
Well,
I'll tell everyone else that, but then I'll say,
perhaps we should wait until we're outside until we do that. Wouldn't want this floor covered in all sorts of things if it's got a lot in it already.
Well, perhaps if you go back into the previous room, there may be something helpful in there. Perhaps a clue about what is in this area.
I can certainly look.
He'll look at Daymore and say, there cannot be anything living in there, no?
From my limited knowledge of this, not for too much time. There's no air within the bag.
Because I just don't want any more of these shuttle creatures you were talking about coming out of it.
Well, I think we'll be fine.
So Dolly's gonna pick up the silver and hand it over to the paladin.
Oh,
Here you go. You were holding on to our stuff, right?
yeah. I didn't even see that on the ground, to be fair. Thank you.
Well, I am kind of closer.
Oh, I just remembered I have to bend down to take that from you.
And,
I'm gonna follow Daymore as he goes in the other room to bring light and stuff in anyway.
all right. And Daymore, your aura wears off. Your detect magic.
cool.
So we going back the way we came? Or are we gonna go out this way?
I'm just having a little look around this room. There might be information in here that we missed earlier.
Oh, I see.
I'm just gonna take like a step out of this room. Just...
I'm pretty sure Craig will say, I believe it leads to the same hallway. I was able to see your lights when I was still in it.
Quinn, as you step out of the hallway, on your right side is a giant door with a king sitting in a throne, a queen on his arm, and a prince, perhaps, leaning against the other side of the chair. Around the door frame is decorated with zigzags and diamonds all the way around it. There is a diamond shape, a heart shape, and a spade shape, as well as a club. Jesus Christ.
We should challenge them, card
It's
game.
not a prince, it's a jack.
And
Maybe a knave.
each, the king, the queen, and the prince, which would be a jack, are holding cylinders. Just like the door before. Meanwhile, back in the other room, Daymore.
What you
Just
doing?
having a look around, just seeing if there's anything in these crates or sacks or anything surrounding here that might give me a clue as to what might be in this sack or what this entire place is all about.
Nasty, rotten stuff that you don't know what exactly was in this bag. It could be some kind of vegetable, grain, or something that's just been. It seems like it's been here a very long time.
Are we talking like months or are we talking
Years, decades.
Oof.
So, nothing on the walls or nothing.
Well, it appears this room isn't going to give us any insight.
Do you wish to see what is in the bag, or wait until we are out? It is up to you.
I just shrug.
Well, I'll let you decide. I'm not too fussed. But if there is a lot in it, then we'd make quite a mess if we were to do it in here.
I just think perhaps if it is a magical bag, it may also have useful things inside, but you may be right. It may be smarter to wait until we are done.
And as they're talking in the other room, Quinn, you hear a voice in your head.
Great.
Go away. You don't belong here. Run. Run.
If everyone would like to come to me, somebody's talking to me in my head.
Someone's talking to you?
What
Oh,
to
now
me,
you're on
Quinn?
top of me.
Here we go.
Dolly, you see that door outside? All right, guys, we'll have to go back to the turn order, okay? So, let me.
Where you mean I see a door? Below me?
The door is right here.
Okay.
You mean you're hearing voices? Quinn, right?
Yes, singular voice. And it's telling me I don't belong here. I need to go away and run.
You have friends. So many friends. You're all going to die.
Do we all hear that?
Just Quinn.
Oh, great! Oh, that's fun.
Do voices happen to you often?
No.
You know, my friend Lou had a thing with hearing voices, but it ended up just being a cricket in his ear.
I don't think crickets tell me that we're all gonna die.
What?
Where's the voice coming from?
For me, it would be sourceless. It's everywhere. It's in my head.
Daymore, could some kind of magic be doing that?
Yes, it was my thinking precisely.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 so far for perception.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would also be disadvantage.
Oh.
My bad.
We were excited.
I was excited.
Krieg will look to Daymore and say, "You say there was magic out here."
Yes,
And I point to where I saw the magic before.
It was right where the bag was laying.
I
No,
thought
you said there was some
Oh.
magic over here.
Yeah, the door was magical.
Okay.
Right. So I point to the door.
Could there be any holes or anything further up on the walls where sound could come through? Could someone be playing, some weird joke on us?
You
Or-
haven't went that way. You don't know.
Well, that's why I'm asking. People are in there.
It seems there is another pathway up here further, but I do not hear any voices. If it was actually someone speaking, all of us would have heard it.
Oh, I thought that last we did. Never mind.
You're insane. Kill them all and run away. You don't belong here.
Callista, maybe you would like to have a look around.
All right, let's see. Can I get over to here? Oh wait, I forgot how I do that. I hold down the.
Left click. If you wanna, ping the map.
Oh, I'm not making it wait. How do I do it?
Spacebar.
Can she get over to there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, space bar each time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And spacebar twice for the first one.
Oh,
It would
okay.
take you
I'm
25
gonna try this so
movement
I
to get over
remember
there.
how to do it. Like that? Did I do it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Okay, yeah, she'll look around for any kind of trap or any weirdness, actually, since Quinn's going insane. No, my investigation
Alright.
is so average.
You notice the cylinders in the door, and that's about it. You don't notice any traps or anything else.
Anything about the outfits that the royalty is wearing? Any sort of symbols or anything other than the
Yes.
decorations of the diamonds and everything?
The queen has a heart. The king has a diamond. And the prince, or the jack, has a club.
They were missing a spade. That's
The
weird.
cylinders, though, are written in Infernal, and you can't read Infernal.
No. Okay.
Perhaps we should look in this other hallway first.
Well, we are in turn order again.
You're not insane. They are. They are. Leave and kill them. Flee.
So are the cylinders in the same language as they were outside?
Yes.
So who can read the language?
I can. It's infernal.
Oh, great, of course, it's the guy who's hearing voices.
So the monk's turn is up next. What would you like to do?
Alright, well, Harold's gonna move over here and just let Quinn know whatever those voices tell you to do, you should probably ignore it.
I bet you're really sweaty in that armor. You should take it off.
I'm just gonna move up here and take a look in this room, and see if I see anything that catches my eye immediately.
It just looks like an open room over there.
Okay,
Maybe a
Well, I'll
bench
just-
off in the distance?
okay. Well, I'll just wait there for now.
Alright. Dolly, it's your turn.
Well, Quinn, even though you're like hearing voices and such, how about I get out of your way? Maybe you can read what this says Maybe it gives you like some clue as to who's talking to you.
That would be nice. This hasn't happened before.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Yep.
Alright. Goliath.
Alright. Krieg is gonna move up to where Harold is and take a step into the room. And,
Stop.
okay.
I need a dex at disadvantage. Ooh. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
You take 4 points of poison damage, and you're poisoned. As darts fly out of the wall, sticking into
I am
you.
going to use my reaction to do Stone's Endurance to reduce the damage by 13. So
Alright.
I take nothing until the poison or whatever.
You tighten, and all of a sudden the darts, they pop out. But the poison has seeped into you. But you don't take any damage.
So just so I know, it's disadvantage on everything now, right? For checks?
Yes.
Is it attacks and stuff as well, or no?
Yes. On attacks, anything physical, basically.
Okay.
Until you get cured or it wears off.
All right. Well, I turned around to Harold and say, well, I was going to stop to look for traps, but I think I found one. And then I will also say, it seems there are more passages over here as well, or perhaps just connected rooms.
Is that your turn?
And, yeah, and kind of just I'll call back and say, someone should come check this way. This seems to be trapped as well. And that'll be it.
Alright, we go to Quinn.
I'm gonna step forward towards the door. Does reading the door in Infernal take my action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that.
Alright, I'm going to copy your token over to here.
Jesus.
Do you see the cylinders now?
Yeah.
Alright. They've got more letters on them than the other ones. But they do rotate the same way. You can describe to the others what you see.
Right. I'm gonna make sure I have them oriented correctly first.
Alright, while she's writing that, we'll go ahead and go down to Daymore. What you doing?
I'll just move forwards. And stand here, I suppose.
Only death is beyond that door. Don't open it. Stay away. Stay away. Is that all you're gonna do?
I might see who is it that's hearing the voices? Is
Quinn.
it Quinn? And so I'll turn to Quinn. I'll say,
What are the voices saying?
Where you're all insane, I'm insane. I should kill all of you and run. I should keep out the door.
I see. Not a very pleasant fellow, then.
And I'll take my staff and I'll just tap the top of the staff against the door a couple of times.
How you listen here, young man. You will not be bothering these individuals with your strange whispers any further. Please, be silent while we solve this riddle.
And in your head now, you hear, you shouldn't go past the door. It's all death on the other side.
Oh,
Especially
my.
for somebody like you. Run, flee. I'm trying to help you. Go, leave this place.
This is very strange. Voices in my head. Not quite old enough for this just yet. Be gone, foul thing. I don't like strange things in my head.
Quinn,
Yeah, I'll
Callista,
start mumbling to
and
myself.
Dolly, along with Daymore, please roll me a perception. Dolly, Quinn, and Callista at disadvantage.
Nope.
All
Roll
right.
for disadvantage. 15.
Everybody but Callista. You see that bag of holding lifting up off of Daymore's side. As if something there is trying to tug it away.
Oh, this is. And I grab the bag and I like tug it back to myself.
Alright, you hear flapping. As something flapped away. You shouldn't have that. It's mine. Actually, it's not mine, but I know whose it is.
This is so strange.
I hold up the bag and like,
Hello?
Alright. Callista, it is your turn, so go ahead and RP this out.
Daymore? Why are you talking to that bag?
I believe the bag was, well, strange thing, I heard the voice as well. And the bag started moving.
Why are you lying?
Wait,
Oh, it's doing it again.
you're okay. So now we know Quinn can't be crazy, or else it's catching. Because now you're hearing voices. Quinn, are you still hearing voices?
No, you're not.
I've just been told that I'm not hearing voices.
Well, this is right perplexing. I would say, what is it saying to you, Daymore?
Oh, it's telling me that it owns this bag, so to speak. I thought it was the bag for a moment. Creature, what are you? Do you mean us harm?
I'm trying to protect you. Only death awaits beyond the door.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Could you be a little more specific?
You're going to die. If you go beyond the door.
How specifically will I die?
and then I'd lean over and I whisper to Quinn.
I'm stalling for time. How's the door doing?
Quinn, who was looking at you the entire time, had not paid any attention to the spears in the door. Meanwhile, we will... It is Police's turn, I believe is where we left off.
Well, this is a fine kettle of fish now. Let me see here. We have two crazy people. Craig just asked for someone to look for more traps, but he thinks he probably found them, right? Am I remembering right?
Out of character, you are remembering, right?
All right.
But in character, you don't know what happened to Kirk because he's behind a wall to you.
Oh, okay. I heard him. Okay, I wasn't sure if he called that out or anything.
Well, he said there might be traps.
Right, but you're saying that I didn't hear that?
No, you did hear that.
All
You just
right.
you didn't see what happened to him. You didn't see the darts fly out of the wall and smack into him.
Right, okay. All right, look. I'm going to go help Craig. Don't mess with the door until everyone's ready, okay? Keep a hold of that pouch of yours. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. All right. I'll figure out how to do this. Oh, I don't think I can get in there. He's right in the hallway, right?
It's just difficult terrain for both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, but I can't, like, stay in there, right?
You can't end on his turn, no.
Okay, well...
That's 25, 30. Alright, I need both of you to make a dex saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. I was about to ask if I could look for traps there. Oh, well. Okay. At disadvantage. No.
Kalista, you fail.
Right. Yep. Of course.
I need a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You take 4...
Is that at disadvantage too? Or is
Uh,
that normal?
no, it's normal for now. Unless you fail. And then it will... Okay, you pass. Alright, so you
Okay.
take 4 piercing as darts fly out of the wall. That was the zone of the trap.
Okay.
Craig, you don't take anything. The darts seem to bounce off your stone skin. You seem to be just fine at the moment.
Okie dokie.
But Kalista moved through you to try, squeezed by you, and as she squeezed by you, the little creak, and the darts. But
Yeah, that was...
the trap is not disarmed yet. But you have found the areas that actually set the trap off. So you will have advantage on disarming this trap.
Alright. Can I do that
Yes.
still?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a try that. And is that thieves' tools, right?
Yes. You slip as you see that he's standing on some plates and you're standing on some plates. You wedge some whatever you have. I think you have some bars in your thief's bag, and you wedge those underneath the plates so that they can't pop back up. The trap is officially disarmed. And that will be your turn. Technically, it's at disadvantage, but an 18 still disarmed it. Because you're poisoned. No, you're not poisoned. Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Harold, it is your turn. You've seen her squeeze past this giant Goliath just to set the trap off again.
But I did see her disarm it this
You
time.
did see her disarm it.
Alright. Harold would turn back to Daemor and just say, "Don't worry, we'll make sure we get to Emon, find a good nursing home for you, real professional people, and they'll take care of you."
And as you say this,
Away with you.
as you say this, you can taste the filth that you have been standing in since you've been in here. It just nastiness. You know that it's coating onto your clothes and everything else.
There's not enough baths in the world. Alright, but I'm gonna try and move forward.
Alright.
And
Yeah, I saw the bag lift up, and that was weird. So the two people over here near me are hearing things. Maybe I should go this way. Is it safe this way? No? Okay.
well, we don't know what's here yet, but guess we'll find out soon enough.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
The Goliath. People just seem to be moving past you.
Yeah, he's going to so that's 10,
Dolly's doesn't count.
Dolly, all right. 15. There's this 20 right here then. And he'll learn from his last mistake and wait in the middle of the room for people to make sure it's safe.
All right. The Goliath squeezes past you, Callista, steps over Dolly. And you have more room to breathe in there now. Is that going to be your turn?
Oh, that is it.
All right, my man. Quinn, have you solved the puzzle?
I'm pretty sure. The King, Queen, and Jack, Prince, whatever, have the club, heart, and diamond not in that order. Like, those are the suits that they have.
Yes,
on
the
their
King has the diamond, the Queen has the heart, and the Prince, or the Jack, has the club.
Okay. So, I just double-checked that just quickly, and now I want to do Divine Sense, looking for undead.
Alright. There is no undead within your vicinity.
Okay. Daymore. If we turn them the right way, the cylinders will spell spades in common.
Oh. Well, perhaps it would be wise to do that. Perhaps we should check, make sure there's no gas traps.
Do you turn the cylinders into that shape?
To look for traps. Can't see much of this element.
You can roll investigation. But I believe Callista already looked for traps
Callista, like, yeah, there's no traps there.
Okay.
Oh, well, you know, okay. If she's already...
She
looked at the
believes
door,
there's no traps there.
Yeah.
And so do you guys.
then- Yeah. No, if she's already looked at the door, then...
I believe Callista's already given the door the all clear. I don't see any reason why we should exercise additional caution.
Oh, I must have missed that when I was listening to that voice.
Don't open the door, whatever you do.
So, can I rotate the cylinders and just get them ready, like not push them or anything?
Yes.
Okay. And that's it.
Alright. Good. Now leave. Leave. Don't go past the door. Daymore, you're holding this bag up in the air.
So, let's see. I'll take a couple of steps. Fast 5, 10, 15. And I'll kind of call out towards the other and says,
We believe we've solved the... I believe Quinn has solved the puzzle on the door. We're ready to open it, but it would be wise to have all of you with us.
No, don't open that door. It's dead.
Away with you, foul voice! I've had
It's
enough of
death.
your talking.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Callista and Quinn, you can as well as at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Come on, perception.
Oh, nope.
Quinn's over there rotating the cylinder like, I think I spelled it right. I think. Yeah, that looks right. Callista's like, these fucking darts, man.
I know. She's like,
This is supposed to be my
gotta
jam
go back
and I
to the
fucked up.
caravan. Yeah.
And as for you, Daymore, you see the tip of a bottle pop out of the bag and then get dropped back into it. As the flap shuts back as you look down at it.
I quickly grab the bag and hold it closed and up against my chest and say,
Don't you stealing my things out of this bag, you little voice.
It's not yours. Leave.
It is now.
Get out
I found
of here.
it.
Flee.
Mine.
Flee while you can.
Quiet.
All right.
yeah.
Callista, it is your turn.
All right, so Callista can't like medic herself or anything, right?
Do
She
you have a
doesn't
healer's
the
kit?
skill. Hell no.
Then no, you cannot.
So no. So she's not looking too good here, but can she pick up these darts and store them?
Yes, you can. You get
She's gonna be very careful with them.
18 darts. And you can add a poison to them. The poison will wear off though. But for now they are
Okay.
poisoned.
Maybe someone can use them. Guys, before we deal with anything else, I could really stand a rest here. I got hit with a mess of them darts too. On top of apparently having a shadow thing, whatever it did to me. Daymore, can you? This thing seems interested in your bag. From what you're saying, is that right?
Yes, it has a strange fascination with this bag.
So first, I would suggest that you tie something around it so it's harder to get in, and then maybe slip it inside your robes there, where it can't get to it, or at least where it's tougher.
Don't listen to her. She's crazy. She's trying to kill you. She's a thief.
Oh, she's the thief, says the one that was stealing little bottle caps out of this damn bag.
Well, I do have a
Hypocrisy.
particular set of skills I do not take from friends.
That's mine. That's my bottle. Give me the bottle and you can have the rest. Flee while you can.
I'll make a deal with you, and I'll give you the bottle if you show yourself.
What bottle is this?
Quinn, and in your head you hear, you spelled it wrong. That's not the right way. Stop. Stop, dirty neck.
Quinn would scoff, but secretly be like, "Oh shit!" But
Alright.
You don't go away, I'm going to give you a name, and you're not going to like it.
Alright. Are you going to move anywhere, Callista?
Well, I think she might move. Hang on, I gotta do this, right? Did she move over here? But really, she's.
I need a
What, did I
perception
just walk
roll.
through a damn trap.
I need a perception roll.
Oh, is this normal or what?
Yeah, normal, because you're not poisoned. As you move over there, you notice that there is a snake coiled underneath the edge of the bench right there.
Has he noticed her?
Yes. What would you like to do?
Is it look like it? Is it coiled up? Is it like
Yes,
gonna strike?
it does look like it will strike. But you can disengage and move away.
I'm gonna disengage and move away and say, "Where's Snake?" So she's gonna go back to where she was.
Alright.
I took the traps out, right? So it should be okay.
You believe you have.
Yeah, well, she rolled pretty well, so.
It does not go off.
She cannot fight a snake. I mean, that's how bad she is right now.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, she's like, "There's a snake under there. Be careful."
There's a snake under there. Be careful. Alright.
Snake.
Harold, it's your turn.
Alright, I just let everyone know. I'm gonna take a look towards the south first. I just want to take a quick check for traps as best as I can. Callista's having some problems.
God.
Alright, it's not trapped.
Don't believe it's trapped. In front of you, you seem to see a sleeping area, perhaps. But it's all rotted and old.
I just tell Callista then, or Harold tells Callista that, hey, I found a place for you to take that rest, but I don't know that I'd use the beds.
As you walk down the hallway, you did notice another storage like little area.
That's gear.
Yeah. Is that going to be
Do I see anything that looks like it's valuable or interesting or useful?
No, old, rotted.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna go back.
You move
Well,
into range of the
not there.
snake.
Not there. Sorry, I didn't see that. Move over next to Craig.
All right. And that's your turn?
That's my turn for now.
Dolly? What is the halfling going to do?
So you guys, are we gonna just hang out in this room, or we gonna help the crazy people out in the hallway with that door? What are we gonna do? So she kind of just stands looking around at everybody.
Please she's kind of probably leaning against the wall and she's saying, I really need to rest a bit.
Well, girl, go in that room. Harold said there's like a bed or something.
It said don't use the bed.
There's a snake in that room.
Or don't use the bed. I don't know.
Is that going to be your turn, Dolly?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
You're not moving? All right, Goliath.
Craig he's had enough of this bullshit. He's getting confused. He doesn't like being confused. He puts his warhammer on his waist and takes out two light hammers, and he's gonna toss them both using his war priest thing to do 2 attacks at this fucking snake.
Okay.
So, the first one. Does that hit?
The first one. What did you roll? Sorry.
13 for
Yes.
7 damage.
Yep. You hit and you kill it.
Oh, so I don't have to use the war priest.
Smash it with a
Alright.
hammer.
And I'll look to Dolly and say, please tell the others to come in. We should rest in here and make sure there is nothing coming from behind us before we mess with the speaking door. And that's it.
All right.
Actually, no. I'll walk over and pick up my hammer again.
All right.
As another snake pops out of that snake to bite me.
Nope. All right, Quinn. Leave the door alone. Stop it. Stop it. Quinn.
Much as I hate listening to the voice in my head, I am actually going to step away from the door. Because I want to see what everyone is up to.
They just left you. I told you they're out to kill you. You should flee this place while you can.
You need a day job. What's going on in here?
Kalista looks
Anything
pretty rough.
interesting? Ooh. Can't do anything about that, but I can't really do anything. I can't. I'm just gonna dash, whatever.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. Oh. Make sure I'm out of the way. Just my turn there.
Alright.
Just look around.
Daymore.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving in as well. Let's just have a look here. And it was to the south. You said that there was that open the breast area, or was it to the north?
No, the south was the rest area.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were to ask, Harold would tell you would point you south.
Right. Right. And then I'll just meander in there then, and I'll take the dash action and just move off to the. Oh, hold on, is that wood?
Yeah, that's a pile of wood.
Okay, then I'll go over here. But essentially, I just want to get out of the way, and I'll if I know, I'll sit on the pile of wood. I'll take a little weight off my legs, sit down, making sure hands are still over the bag, holding it closed, and just kind of whispering to the voice in my head a bit.
So, what do you say? I'll give you this bottle if you give me a little more detail about what's behind that door, and perhaps what you are.
Give me the bottle and I'll share my information with you. But you must leave. You must promise to leave. You can't be here.
Why not?
My master has brought this here and put me in charge of keeping people out. You should go away. Leave.
I just shrug and shake my head and keep my hands on the bag and take a breather.
Alright. Callista.
Well, I think she'll come on in and thank you for killing that nasty snake. Is this the area down here where... Oh no, way further in there? I don't even be that far away from people. Bad things happen. Jeez.
What you gonna do? You gonna go further?
Well, does she have to... I mean, she's got a bedroll. Can't she just, like, find a corner here and
You sure?
settle down
You
for a
can?
little bit? I mean,
you can.
yeah, that's really all she needs to do.
So you're just gonna camp out in the middle of... Okay, you gonna go in there and camp out?
Well, has anyone been in here? Because I couldn't see from...
You don't know. You can ask.
Well, she's gonna look around for more snakes and shit.
Are you looking for traps or snakes?
Yes.
Traps is investigation.
Are you saying snakes are not also investigation?
Snakes would be a
I'm
perception.
looking for both. 16 on investigation.
Doesn't seem to
I
be
don't
any
see
traps.
no snakes.
And it doesn't seem to be anything around.
Okay, well then she's gonna go back over here. She's just gonna rest.
She's gonna pull out her bedroll and just be like, I'm fucking done!
It's like snakes. No one said there'd be snakes.
Fucking done! Alright, Monk, what you doing? You're sitting on this bench right now.
Krieg, you should probably get a bit of rest yourself. Considering you took the full brunt of those darts earlier.
They did not hurt me, but they do not feel myself. I believe some of the liquid on them may have gotten into my blood.
So it might be a good idea for you to stay here for just a bit. If Quinn and Dolly, if you could accompany me, and we'll head the northern path and see what's up there. And 20 feet.
As you look
And
into this, it looks like a clean room with a double bed in it, well made, well kept. And you hear in your head, "Hey, hey, get out of my room. You don't belong in here. Go away. Go away. This is my room." Did I lose you guys? Hello, hello, hello. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got a little lag, it looks like. As you move up into this room, you see a well-made double bed. The room is clean, and you hear in your head, "Hey, hey, get out! This is my room. You don't belong here. Go away! Go away! Shoot!"
Oh, these must be the voices I've heard so much about. It sounds like you're afraid of me going in this room.
Stay
What could be
away!
in the...
This is my room.
Oh, this is your room, so I can't sleep in that bed over there?
No.
What else do I see in this room?
Dolly, and everybody else except for... Actually, everybody can roll perception at disadvantage.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone.
Okay.
First... Just advantage. Hit the perception button. And that's what I got.
Started looking around with my eyes closed, it looks like.
Callista, you are the only one that seems to pass with your perception. You hear start flying towards Harold's direction.
As I hear something like flying, like a. Does it sound kind of like a bat or?
A small, like, dresser here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep goading this voice. And I wonder what's in that chest over there. Should I take a look at that?
Sure, yeah, go into my room. Yeah, I dare you. Dolly, it's your turn.
I'm gonna follow Harold. Bloop. So, is there anything interesting in this room?
Well, just some voices so far.
You're hearing the voices too? Oh my god, Callista's right, it's catching. What is the voice telling you?
Oh, well, it just told me I can go right into the room and look through all of his stuff.
Well, that's pretty nice. I mean, he's telling everybody else that they're gonna die.
Yeah, well, he might say that too later. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be right behind you if you need any assistance.
Thanks.
Craig?
Alright, Craig is gonna say, well, if Callista needs to, we should take short rest and then move through the door. We need to make sure we are back in time to meet up with the caravan. And he's gonna go ahead and sit down and start taking a short rest. And am I able to cast a ritual while I'm doing a short rest?
No, because short rest is you're basically resting. A ritual means that you're actually working towards something.
Okay, then I'll just do a short rest.
Alright, so Quinn, it'd be your turn as the Goliath seems to sit down and try to press the poison out of his body.
Is it only speaking to one of us at a time?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't... Well, I would know that it's room, because Harold mentioned that.
What's Quinn up to?
Oh god. Quinn is gonna stay right where he is so that the people taking a short rest aren't alone, caught off guard.
You gonna work on taking a short rest as well?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna stand guard then?
Yeah.
Alright. What's the old man
watch.
going to do?
I'll just come in and take a sit down as well. Yeah, I'll go through my spell book and double check everything. And,
Right,
yeah,
so
just kind of take a short rest.
you slide down the wall, sit down, and you put your elbows on the bag so nothing can open it, and you pull out your book to look through it.
Yep.
Callista, you're laying in there.
I'm like, stupid darts.
This has been a
Hey.
bad day.
Yeah. It surely has.
You just gonna continue
Hey,
your short rest?
Yeah, she needs the short rest. She has a pack of playing cards and play, I don't know, her version of solitaire, I reckon.
All right,
Hey,
Harold and Dolly, are you going to wait till after the short rest, or are you going to move into the room?
Well, since you ask it like that, I'll probably wait for everyone else.
All right, so at this time, what I would like you guys to do is RP a little while you're waiting in, because it's going to be an hour. You're in here for an hour, so what do you guys do as your short rest? RP that out. Go ahead.
Got a pack of cards if anyone wants to play. Pass the time, friendly game.
That might be fun.
And I picked up all of them darts that hit Craig and me, and I reckon I could throw them, but it's really not my thing. So if someone else can use them, we should maybe divvy them out.
Oh, I'm really good at dots.
Well, if no one objects, I'd be happy to give these to Dolly.
That would make the most sense. I feel like, for the most part, I'm going towards the front anyways.
All right, so I'll put that on there. So there's 18 darts.
18 poisonous darts as of right now.
Could I just empty this bag of holding then? Seeing as we have a bit of time, and I don't mind making a mess if I have the time to clean it up.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'll let everyone know beforehand.
Oh, well, I suppose if we have a bit of time to clean everything up, we might as well empty this bag of holding now.
Anybody objecting or anything?
Nope.
Craig is probably just sitting in the corner swearing in giant. He does not like being frustrated like he is right now, where it's like he doesn't know where he could go safely and whatnot.
As you flip the pouch back,
what I will do.
Go ahead.
What I'll do before I like unload everything is I'll put my hand in and think of that bottle that I saw being stolen.
Nothing pops up into your hand.
Well, if you spot anything moving, be sure to pounce on it. This creature that seems to want to take a bottle might want it once it's out of the bag.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try and punch anything that tries to steal anything out of the bag of holding pile when it gets dumped over.
And then yeah, just set up.
Alright, you flip open the top. You grab it by each side, and you go to flip it inside out. As it gets about halfway, a scroll pops out. A bottle pops out. 300 platinum pieces pop out. 200 silver pieces pop out. 100 gold pieces pop out. 3 red rubies. 7 emeralds. And 1 diamond ring.
Holy cow.
You said a scroll in a bottle?
Yep.
Craig will ask whoever if he was after the bottle, someone should grab it quickly.
Yeah, I'll just snatch that up real quick.
Alright. As you
Do
snatch
you
the
have a
bottle
written
up,
list of this stuff?
you look at the bottle. It says Abba Ahaz, Thorn and Rose. It's got a picture of a horned woman with 2 horns on her top of her head. She's skimpily dressed with nipples, covers over her nipples. There's a skull at her feet, and she seems to be standing in between 2 spiked thorns. And there's a fluid in the bottle. The bottle is unopened.
Okay, Abba Aha's what, Rose?
Thorn and Rose.
Oh, Thorn and Rose.
Does that ring a bell to any of us?
Anybody got alchemy?
Not me.
The back of the bottle label is written in Inferno.
I have a herbalism kit. Does that...
Sure, I'll give you a roll for it.
Okay, what am I rolling for?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Or wisdom. It'd probably be wisdom.
Okay.
You've heard of this. He's a very well-known alchemist who likes to party.
Okay, so I can probably get this might be some sort of liquor.
Possibly. It could be. It's not a far-fetched idea. The guy or the girl, you don't know for sure. He's well known for his parties.
Dip with cocaine.
Does he know like a city or a place where this person frequents?
No, he's well known a little bit he's known in the higher partying circles as somebody who's whispered about for always throwing really good parties.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna ask the voice to respond. What do you want with this bottle?
It's my master's. It's mine.
Is your master Abba Aha?
Oh, how'd you know?
I mean, his name is written on the bottle.
Is it?
Hey, the back of the label looks like the same language that's on the pillows. Hey, Quinn, what's it saying?
Yeah.
That's my master's bag, and you guys just took it. You guys are so mean.
Does it say anything that I can read?
If you pick the bottle up and read on the back of it.
Yeah, I'll hand it over to Quinn to look at.
If you're looking for an experience that you've never had before, find your lover and take a shot and enjoy the outcome. Your friend, as always, Abba Aha.
And just repeat that.
So
So-
that
If you're looking for an experience you've never had before, find your lover and take a shot
Yep.
and enjoy the alcove.
Enjoy the experience.
The experience, okay. Your friend is always Abba Aha.
so is your
And this
master.
was written
An infernal.
on the bottle.
Yep.
Okay, can I have a look at the scroll then while that's happening?
The scroll is also written in infernal.
I will hand it off to. It was Quinn that could speak it, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll hand it off there.
Are you going to read the letter out loud?
Yeah.
Dingleberry, my servant. It took most of my power and my comrades' powers to start this section here. Unfortunately, I am weak. We cannot let it fall into the wrong hands. I must leave you here to protect it. Don't worry. As long as you do not go past the second gate, you will not be in any harm. But be warned, if anybody retrieves the treasure, you must stop them from leaving. They cannot go past this section. But don't fear, I know you are not that powerful. The traps I have laid out is a very powerful one. Any past the second gate will begin to age until they wither away and die. Unless my and it scrolls off. Sincerely yours, Abba. When I regain power, I shall return.
So like it like scrolls off the scribbles and then it's just legible, right?
Yep.
He's got like pre-signed letters, like letterheads that he uses.
Okay, so was the bottle, was that all handwriting?
Nope. The bottle is actually a label.
So the writing, the infernal stuff on that is printed and part of the label. So
Yep.
So can't compare the writing.
It sounds as if whoever used to own this bag.
Hey, Dingleberry.
Hey! How'd you know my name? Get out of my master's stuff. Leave it alone.
So is this door the second gate?
Yes, you shouldn't go past it. You read the letter. My master said you guys shouldn't be here. You should leave. He went through a lot of trouble to bring this place here.
What, he brought this whole place here?
Yes.
But
And they want to kill him for it.
Who wants to kill him?
I'm not saying anything else.
Well,
Oh, come on. We'll give you the bottle.
You're taking my master's belongings. It's all I have left of him.
Listen, maybe we can help you in some way, but we would need you to be a little bit more forthcoming with the information.
Will you leave if I tell you?
Well, your master, why did he bring this place here if he doesn't want anyone to enter?
Because he wanted to hurt his master.
Okay, and who's his master?
I don't know.
Can I insight whether or not he knows that?
No. Unfortunately,
Okay.
an insight, you're just going off a voice. You can't see anything, so you can't see body language, and you barely know this entity.
Alright. Fair enough.
Yeah, the difficulty would be way too high, so there's no point in even rolling. Unless you nat 20, you could always roll.
That's fine.
So what do you guys think? You think we should heed the warning on the scroll and just leave?
I mean,
Dingleberry. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was going to say, it does sound like the trap ahead of us might be beyond our abilities unless someone has a way of stopping magically laid traps.
I sure don't.
No, neither do I. Dingleberry, are you stuck here then, from what that scroll says?
Yes, I've been here for, I think 400 years now? I'm not sure. There's no way to tell time. But the place looked nice when I was first put here, but now everything's like rotted away and everything. And they closed my only exit out with a giant boulder because people were trying to get in.
Well, we open up the door up here and it goes into a cavern that you can get out of.
I know, but I can't leave. I gotta stay and protect the place.
So he's
They tried to dig their way through, and that's why I had to get the boulder and put it there to plug the hole up. And then they tried to get through the door, but my master's smart and he booby-trapped it.
You must be very lonely.
I have things to talk to.
Well, who do you talk to?
Things.
Things.
Well, I certainly don't see any harm in letting him keep the bottle.
I don't either. I'm surprised you don't want the scroll since it was written to you. Is this your master's handwriting?
I wanted the whole bag. It was my master's. But you guys dumped everything out of it. I didn't know what was all in it. So I couldn't pull anything out. But I knew the master always kept a bottle in there.
Oh, so this is the first time you heard that letter?
Yes.
Why would he write it to you and put it into his bag and then not expect you to read it?
I'm not too bright. I might have forgot.
Well, how
Well,
about we do
that's-
this? We leave you the bottle, you can have the scroll, we'll take everything else, and even Stevens, right?
You will you keep the bad people out? Would close the door behind you when you leave?
I guess we can try.
Craig kind of just looks up at everyone. Why are you all speaking to nothing?
No, you guys can all hear the voice. It's not.
Oh no, he knows that.
Okay.
He knows that. He clearly has no power. He has no say in what we take or what we don't.
Yeah, but I kind of feel sorry for him.
Oh,
I mean, Craig.
He
you
has been
should
trying
know.
to get us to kill each other since he started speaking before, and you feel bad for him.
He was just
He has
doing
a
his
point.
job, Craig. He was just doing his job.
Dingleberry, you can see us. Why won't you show us yourself?
I don't want to get hit. You guys have really big weapons.
Well, if you don't try to hurt us, we're not going to try to hurt you.
Craig is going to say, in this scroll, your master said that no one would be able to go through the second door without aging, except something. What is that something?
He said you'd have to find how to turn the trap off.
Well, there, Callista, why don't you begin looking?
No, you can't go past the second door.
Well, if we have to turn the trap off before the second door, then that means that there's already somewhere we can see.
Oh no, my master's very smart. He put the mechanism to turn the trap off on the other side of the door, so nobody can go through it without aging first. And the longer you spend in there, the more you age.
Listen, Dingleberry, was it?
But there's other things on the side of the door that he didn't kill that belonged to his master.
More dingleberries?
The door keeps me safe from them, and from them to tell the master where they're at.
It sounds as if the magical item that is held with is of great power. One day someone will come along and break through this door, break through the second door and defeat the other creatures there, and they will not be as nice as us. They will have evil intent. I can tell you now, if you help us retrieve this item, we can take it somewhere safe. Well, it will be protected actively.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage. Unless somebody else is going to aid you with the conversation.
I'll aid him.
All right, go ahead and RP that out.
Well, yeah, let me make sure it's my persuasion. I have a yeah. Why don't you? You know, he has a point. There's some mighty nasty people around here, and you know, I think you should listen to him, Dingleberry. I mean, we're at least don't mean any harm. We haven't tried to hurt you none.
All right, roll it.
Just straight?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been here so long.
Perhaps the magic that binds you to this place is tied to the item itself. If we were to remove it, you could see the world. You could speak to other people. Perhaps a little better conversation than tables and chairs and rotting food.
Perhaps I could find Master.
Perhaps.
He might have forgot about me.
I think it would be very hard to forget an individual's...
If you have been in here for almost 400 years, do you believe him to still be alive?
Oh, yeah. My master's immortal. Well, he can still be killed. He just doesn't die of old age. That's why it allows him to go past the trap.
Can you also go through the trap without problems?
I can, but I'm not strong enough to lift the mechanisms to turn the trap off.
Would you be able to tell us where these mechanisms are?
Oh yeah, I can help. But you'll let me leave and go find my master if I help?
Sorry, I don't know that.
I see no reason why not. So
Well,
long as you don't try to harm us, why should we try and harm you?
Is your master a good man or is he an evil man? You say he did something to hurt his master.
Well, his master took his mom and threw him in the abyss. So my master was very upset that his mom was thrown in the abyss, so he decided to seek revenge and took his treasure.
So if you find this man, you do not think that he would be harmful to the world?
No, my master loves everybody. He's a loving man.
I do not see a problem with this bargain.
Alright, well, then let's put away these things for now, and we'll... And then, of course, I think it's only reasonable that Dingleberry here get the scroll and the bottle when we're done.
Do you know how much a person would age as by the time they got to this mechanism you speak of?
I don't age, so I don't know. And
Well,
nobody's
Damor,
been able to get past the first door.
Damor, I do not believe you should go in because, well, obvious.
I do not think that would be a wise idea. Perhaps the youngest first.
But
That would probably be me and Dolly, pretty sure.
it's not just one mechanism that turns it off. You have to finish the puzzles.
Oh, well, Quinn, it seems as if you are in call.
I'm ready when you are.
There's a lot to do, and there's bad things on the other side of the door.
What kind of bad things?
They're hunters, and then there's bad things in the treasure room. But my master made it so that you have to go throughout the entire building to undo the traps. You must make a triangle. You must make a square. And you must make an X. They're tiles on the floor. And if you line them up correctly, it ends the spell. But the bad things on the other side of the room is what stinks this place up.
If we open this door, would the bad things come out here so we can take care of them before handling the mechanism?
Maybe. I think... I don't know.
Well, that sounds like the idea to me if we decide to try.
Do you, Quinn, you know in furnace.
They're like the one that's out there with different cylinders and codes in them. That's really the most I know because I was with the master when he put those doors up.
Oh, so what does everyone think? Dolly, what would you like to do?
I don't know. This seems kind of scary. Are you
Entirely
sure we're all
depends.
up? I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, are you sure we're all up for it? I mean, Callista's kind of not feeling well. And
Am I still poisoned, by the way?
No, you're not poisoned anymore.
Oh,
And
so I
then
feel bad.
Then we got the caravan waiting on us, and I've never faced these kinds of things before. You know, I'm just a I'm just a performer. I'm not a fighter.
I thought that was why you were going to Emon.
Yeah, to perform.
Oh, I thought you were going to fight in the pits.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tumble around and, do a little dance and use my whip, yeah. But, that's just for show. That's not for survival.
My worry is, turn around and leave this. Then in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, perhaps even later, when we're not here, some evil being will find this place and take what is within.
I will try to stop him as best I can.
Well, it's
I'm able to I'm sorry. I wasn't saying anything.
sorry. But I'm thinking that it doesn't seem like it was that difficult to get in. The only real barrier is if you can read Infernal or not.
About this time,
Oh God.
it would wear off, and you see a imp standing on the table behind you.
Whoa! What are you?
I'm Dingleberry. We've been talking.
Oh, well, I can see you now. That's just cool. Right?
Well, I agree with Damore. I do not think that we were brought here by chance. I believe we were meant to be here.
Well, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm ready for a fight whenever.
Dingleberry, do you know what the treasure is?
No, I've never been in the treasure room. I've never been past the locked door.
And we'd be able to disarm the magic trap without unlocking the treasure room?
Right.
But not the other locked door.
Right. There's 2 doors that you have to open on both sides of the building, and each of them have half the codes. And then on the other side has the other half of the codes. And once you align everything properly, you'll be able to disarm the trap. And once it stops, but it doesn't cure the aging that you've received. You'll have to have I forget what he called it, but it's something to return you back to normal.
Well, we are on our way to a city where there should be many priests and arcane knowledgeable people. And with what we found in that bag, I do not think it would be hard to pay someone to help us.
We have no idea how fast it will age, how much.
That was my question to you next, Dingleberry. Do you know the rate at which the aging takes place?
The aging takes place as soon as you step past the threshold, and then it constantly starts to age you. I don't know how fast, and I don't know how long you guys would last. I've never seen anybody go past the door.
If we open the door, I will gladly take a step in to test it.
Well, I think... I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I'm probably one of the youngest here.
Yes, but if it is just to test, I do not see why we should make you add time to your life.
Callista.
I am a half-elf.
Callista, after your short rest, you do get your strength back.
Oh, good. I actually forgot about that, so thank you.
Well, as it seems we are quite split on these decisions, we should take a vote. I say yes, we should try, because I do not believe in coincidences.
I agree that we should try. It seems like whatever's in here is going to may cause trouble later, and of course I'd also like to help Dingleberry out if possible.
Can I look at the imp now real quick? Like, I'll walk up to him. I'm not going to have a weapon on or anything. I'm just going to say, and you'll promise you will cause no harm if you are able to leave this place.
I won't harm you guys. You guys are going to let me find Master.
Yes, but not just us. I do not want you to leave and then go hurt someone in some city anywhere.
I can't promise that. Can you promise that you'll never hurt anybody?
Without just reason, without defending yourself or something of this sort. Not just for fun or for personal gain.
Sure, I promise.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight. Seems honest.
He seems honest. And I go back to my corner.
I would also like to go in, but I don't believe we should make anyone who doesn't want to go in if they don't wish to. They would just have to guard the door.
I agree with this. I don't mind going in. I would rather you all stay behind to be safe anyways.
It's pretty big in there, and there's some baddies in there.
We can try to lure them out to begin with.
Okay.
How big are we talking inside there?
It's bigger than out here by a lot.
So if people age until they get to the other door and align these things to turn off the trap, that's a long period of time, possibly fighting critters.
I have an idea. Dingleberry, you can read Infernal, correct?
Yes.
If we open the door, can you go invisible again and read what both doors say and bring it back to us?
Yes.
And then we can decode it before we go in?
I can.
Would you be willing to do that for us?
Will you give me everything in the bag?
Can we keep the platinum?
What's platinum?
What would
These
you like
coins.
out of the bag?
I want everything. It belonged to my master. It's his stuff, and I can give it back to him and tell him everything that happened.
Yes. We will give you
Can we
everything in the bag. Can I-
Incite this talk about Master now that we can see him to actually see if this whole story is true?
You can insight as you speak to him now
Right.
to read
but where,
his stuff.
I would like to make a deception roll because I am not going to give him a bunch of rubies and emeralds and platinum.
All right.
Well,
The
I mean, Craig is like 2
paladin.
seconds
I
away
believe
from...
him.
The paladin is lying it through his teeth.
Craig is literally ready to go and put his hand around this thing's throat and just go nuts, but he's trying to hold back.
Yes!
Perhaps we should have a conversation in private.
I look to everyone.
I do not agree to give him this bag. It is... He can have the things that have value to him, but if we are also going to be putting ourselves on the line by fighting these creatures to free him, I believe he owes us something.
I assume we're having this conversation in private?
The agreement had been for the scroll and the bottle.
My worry is that
I'm gonna keep my voice hushed so he doesn't hear me. But I'll say
my worry is that it's obvious now that he's an imp, and alongside the fact that the doors were written in Infernal, the language of devils, and that his master is immortal, well, it paints a rather disturbing picture. If his master's truly alive and this stuff does belong to him, it's likely he might be some kind of devilish creature. If we keep hold of it, he may come after it. However, if we let him keep it, well, he may use it to gain more power yet again.
Krieg is not the most subtle person, so he just looks over at the imp. He goes, "Imp, what is your master? What is he? A devil? Is he like you?"
My master is my master.
Is he human? Is he a elf?
Sometimes.
I raised an eyebrow at that.
Shape changer.
Does he go by other names?
Sometimes.
What are some of the names he's used?
He went by Marie one time, and Jeff.
Jeff from the Overwatch team.
Oh, hell, Jeff is stoppable.
His master is a deceiver as well. This does not bode well for us.
Well, we can always just kill this little thing and leave now.
Could be too.
It really hasn't done anything to us. I don't see a need to kill it.
No,
Well-
if we kill it, his master will likely seek revenge.
His master has left him here for 400 years. Killing him would be a kindness.
Also, we don't. Obviously, his master has an even higher master that he's upset in some way. Piecing together what I know now, would I have any way of guessing who his master might be? Knowing that he's been dealing with that his servant is an imp and he writes everything in Infernal.
You can tell me your guess, and I will ask how you came upon that, because if you're thinking devils, that's going to take me a religion roll.
Yeah.
Would the bard know any stories about something like that?
Yeah, you probably could. Justify what you're gonna roll. What stat would you like to roll, and then justify it to me?
Well, I suppose
was-
if I'm thinking about it, could I about how this place? He said this place was transported here. Could I maybe do I know anyone with that sort of power that has ties to devilish or demonic entities? Hopefully, get an Arcana roll out of that.
Arcana or religion? You know there are several powerful beings out there that can transport beings and things like that. You also know of like some magical items that can materialize in the material plane, but to actually carve out a section and transport it to another place, especially a place underground in a cave, it would take some serious magic to do.
I really.
Would I have any sort of knowledge of like extremely powerful beings related to the gods? With like, I used to serve a very evil god in the first place.
You can give me a religion.
Nope.
It's the place is Inferno. It's got to be a devil. But there's so many, you don't know.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Well, Callista's got nothing. She's just a rogue. But I was thinking Dolly might know stories. I don't know. That's it. Dolly, have you heard a tale of anything like this?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, I've
Give me a
heard
history roll.
stories. Oh,
Without
probably
disadvantage, would it be?
gone.
That would be without disadvantage, so 20 Yeah, you've heard of Abba Aha. I mean, he's like a legendary partier. I mean, his parties are freaking epic. Everybody who goes seems to have a fantastic time. I mean, you heard that he was in Whitestone like a month ago and threw an awesome bash.
Well, if we're talking about the same Abba Aha that I know, he's like a great partier. I mean, he throws the most amazing bashes throughout the land. I mean, like just a month ago in Whitestone, he like tore down the place. Everybody was having such a great time. All I know is he's like the guy. You want to have fun, you want to have a great time, you go see Abba Aha. I don't know anything about his magic and this creepy old crypt thing.
How far back do those stories go? Maybe someone just takes up the mantle of Abba Aha.
Now that you think about it, that could be the case, Dolly.
Yeah, well, you know, it could be. It could just be an idea of Abba Aha. And, you know, if you throw a great party, you become Abba Aha.
But elves live a long time. Could be the same person as well. You don't know. Could be feasible.
Well, Dingleberry, I think the point we come down to here is you really have two options. You can either accept taking scroll in the bottle and your freedom to search for your master, or we can take everything and leave you stuck in here forever.
As well as leaving the door open so others could come and ransack your master's place as well.
But you said if I told you about everything past the door, you would give me the bottle and the scroll. And then you turned around and asked for me to actually go in there and help. And I wanted more. That's my master stuff. It's no value to you. And you're getting the treasure on the other side of the door.
A lot of value to us, actually. You seem to misunderstand the value of platinum.
Listen. Daymore, can I see the bag for a second?
Certainly.
Because as far as I know, I'm still holding the bottle and the scroll.
Yes.
I'm going to put them in the bag. And then give the bag back to Daymore and say to Dingleberry, there, now you can have everything in the bag.
I thought
Well,
you
you're gonna
guys
give
were
away the bag
nice
of holding?
people.
I do not think we can carry what we found here out without having that bag. I do not think we would be strong enough to carry all of these coins.
No, I do not think so either.
He never said he wanted the bag. He wanted what's in the bag.
Well, we did make a deal with this creature. He owed the bottle and the scroll. He did tell us what was inside. We owe him that much. However, I am not comfortable making a deal to give away the bag itself and its contents.
Well, we are also heading to Emon. There are great adventurers there, I'm sure. We can perhaps try to get a meeting with someone from the leaders there and tell them where this place is so they can come. Perhaps we would get some sort of finder's fee.
Or possibly get some help with someone coming back with us to this place.
Mercenaries would be very good to help.
Or be able to research this place a bit more and perhaps find out more about it.
Yes.
we can leave him with the bottle and the scroll, and perhaps a better agreement can be made down the line.
And if we have a little time, while we're researching, perhaps I'll be able to find a spell that is just on the tip of my tongue. It's get rid of magic, destroy magic, abolish magic. I can't quite remember what it's called, but it does what it says on the tin.
Magic be gone?
No, it's close.
Little spray bottle.
Yeah.
Dingleberry, is there anything else that you would like in exchange for helping us break the spell?
Nothing.
I think
Just
he
what was
him.
in the bag.
Well, I say we leave the scroll in the bottle. May come back to help him get his freedom once he's had time to think about how horrible his life would be staying here.
Yes, this might be a good place to return to on it at another time once we've maybe grown a bit stronger.
Yeah,
Maybe gotten some help.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Harold. I'm not normally so fumble-fingered, but you saw just a few rooms did a mighty amount of damage to me, and I would hate to think what could happen with Agent to some of you folk if we did not solve that puzzle in a timely fashion.
Yes, I think the new idea is to come back. That may be what is the smartest.
I just want to say that was my idea the whole time. But just wanted to let you guys, talk it out.
Well, my first idea was to kill the imp and just try anyway, but it doesn't make much sense.
Well, we're glad you didn't go with that
I
plan.
have to say, you are so growing on me.
It is not his fault that he is stuck here, and I do feel bad that he is, but he asked for too much.
I don't
Dingleberry, do you play cards?
You get nothing.
Nothing?
Is Dingleberry still in the room as tokens?
He vanished.
Vanished. Well,
Well, that's not good.
I guess we'll leave items
reckon-
we promised on the table and take the rest.
I will keep an eye out because, as we can see, he can turn invisible. He could be here listening right now.
Yeah. Well, Calista, if you are able to, once we are all out, rearm the trap, perhaps it may keep others away from here.
Yeah, I can do that. Even if I mess up, I filled up the holes so we can lock it. I'm not sure I feel comfortable rearming it if we plan on coming back.
Well, I would like to at least rearm the trap to the main door outside, so that way people will not be able to get inside
Right.
easily.
The trap that could have killed us all.
I will rearm it if you show me how.
I have a question.
All right.
If I use Divine Sense for fiends now, does it seem like he's still within 60 feet of us?
Yes.
Not behind total cover?
Yes.
Can I turn in his direction? And just get close to where I feel him being?
All right. Roll perception.
And then squish him like a bug.
You
With
believe
that roll, you might step on him.
you believe you're facing the right direction? Well, you're facing the right direction. You believe you know where he's at.
Dingleberry, we will return. You won't be trapped here forever. And I'm just gonna walk out the room, since we're clearly done with this bitch.
Alright.
Trig is in the way for everyone to go, then follow up in the rear again.
So you guys going to head out?
So
I'm gonna help Daymore put away the things.
Yeah, that's right. He emptied them out. We'll help him put all that stuff out. Can the trap be rearmed without setting it off?
Yes, it would be a very low difficulty, but you'd still have to roll for it.
Okay, well, she'll do that. She'll suggest everyone stand out of spray range. I mean, we kind of can see where those bodies were hit, so...
Yeah, just roll me a dex.
All right. Oh, well. Let's wait till we get out.
Anything but a 1 is fine.
Okay. I don't even know how to get out of here. Where am I?
Here, up the back.
Help!
Just drag it over here.
You should be able to see my light.
Oh, Craig. Okay. Phew.
And then straight up.
Okay, now I know where I am. I was totally turned around. I was like, help, I don't know where to go.
And as we're all walking out, Craig goes, and with the Owlbees, they have lots of meat if we want to bring them back for dinner.
Alright. As you guys each leave, and you're going to try to reseal this door, right?
Yeah. Everyone get out of the way in case I mess up. Harold, I would stand well out of the way in case I set this thing off.
Nah, alright.
I hope I'm not prophetic. Nope. That high enough?
Yeah. You
Okay.
you slip your little tip in there, the dagger, and you pop out your ball bearings as the door slowly goes shut.
All right, and then can she flip the little turn thing so that it's not on the on the code?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like what you would on a padlock.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay. It's done.
All right. You guys will slowly start making your way back to the camp.
Yeah.
Unless
Do
you're
we
going to
want
do
to bring
anything
the owl bear?
with the baby owl bears.
Do we want to bring them for dinner?
They might serve as an extra layer of protection for them.
They were kind of defensive when someone walked close to them, weren't they?
Yes, they were very
So
scared, defensive.
So it's not like we could catch them and sell them or anything.
I think we should probably just leave them alone.
I think so too. I think that would be a good idea. How fast do owlbears grow?
You don't know. Nature, maybe? Nature roll?
Well,
Survival?
I'm a city girl. I was hoping someone who knew would answer that question.
I don't know.
Could she even roll when she doesn't have a proficiency in
Sure.
that stuff?
You're sitting there
Sure.
thinking owl bears come like
Oh my
always
god,
came in
I
packaging.
know all about owlbears. They are so cute.
They grow about the normal size as regular bears. They're just a bit more feathery and got a nice beak that they like to rip flesh apart.
They are so cute with their little ripping beaks. So,
And you know they're very
But-
deadly. Even as a baby.
we just need to keep in mind, they could prey on the folk around here, and we will most definitely be facing them when we return.
That should be okay. It as someone said, it will serve as another deterrent of anyone trying to enter. But I do think we should all agree that we do not mention this to anyone back in the caravan.
No.
Agreed.
Yes.
I think if we come back, it should be our group and the friends we have made this day.
But you also remember you've sent the child back and another companion before making this deal.
Oh, that is true. We'll
And
have
he
to.
could have probably already spilt the beans.
Yep,
We
the
will-
kids probably.
We'll have to kill the entire caravan.
Unless
Kurt
they
kinda just
got
gives a
lost
nod.
on their way back, which is quite possible.
Yes, and then in that case we could just kill the boy.
But there are dead bodies out front of this thing, and he did say there was a group that tried to drill their way through. So
I thought
people
that
already
was-
know about this place.
Right, yeah, so people know about it.
So
Must,
it
uh,
could
That's a
well be
point.
looted by the time you get back.
Well,
Possible, but I think better than all of us. I mean, if Daymore stepped in there, I think he'd be dead within like 10 seconds.
yeah, I mean, Kalista took, 16 points of damage just on
Oh no, I'm talking about the aging.
checks? Well, yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, let's see, we have a halfling, Goliath, a half elf, and is everyone else human?
Yeah.
Goliaths don't really last all that long anyway.
Okay, well,
All right, so
I think we had a pretty darn good haul for experience, you know, our lack of experience, and we might have been pushing it.
As we're like all walking out and stuff, can I look at Daymore and say, was any of the belongings in this magical? I know you said there were gems and jewelry.
I mean, does any of it look... I mean, obviously I don't have detect magic up, but is anything like shining with a bright green light or have magical runes around, or is there anything like that?
as you were scooping it up in the thing, you really didn't pay attention when you were loading it up inside the room. Now, when you stick your hand in there and summon the gems, they look normal.
What about the ring?
He didn't
Yeah,
ask
I'll
about
help
the
him.
ring.
I'll take the ring out and have a look at it.
Looks like a ring.
This is the one ring that we have.
All right.